Hello, this is Kerry Martell, the CEO and founder of Martell Brothers Studios, and today I would like to show you some of the development we've done recently on this mock-up beta version of our TV guide. We've now implemented station pages, so you can click over here and it will take you to the beginnings of our station page. As you can see, there's still some bugs here, but the basic elements are existing. We have a banner, and it's designed to come so you can use your same one you use on YouTube or on Facebook for a header. We have a URL that goes to your website, whatever website you'd like to be put in there. You also see that your shows are listed, so you can go through all the different shows that are on your station, and they will also load in the player. What's cool about this is that once it reaches the end of the video, it will continue into the next video in that episode container, just like on the TV guide. So this is the video on demand portion for the episodes. Now there's some stuff missing from this. We don't have the links for social media implemented yet. We don't have a subscribe feature implemented yet. And I will notice, I'll point out that when we implement the subscribe feature, it'll be different than YouTube's because you connect to Martell TV using a Gmail account, your Google profile account. It will also enter, it will basically give your email address to the station creator so that they're able to generate a mailing list. We haven't implemented this yet because we want to make this work with either MailChimp or FanBridge or Constant Contact or one of these third-party mailing services that will really take the bulk of responsibility for managing the responsible behavior with those mailing lists. We don't want to build our own mailing list system. We'll simply allow the station owner to use whatever third-party mailing list service they would prefer to use. That's the goal here. So I just want to let people know that this is going to be offering things that YouTube's currently not offering, because that's our goal here, is to provide a service that YouTube is currently not giving to its creators without requiring those creators to actually, re-upload their entire video library to another video hosting service. That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to simply add a layer on top of what YouTube's doing. Another thing I'd like to point out is that we've refined this so that it now loads ads in the timeline. We've also made a couple subtle changes to improve the best practices. Now when you load up a video, you'll see this little this little indenture that shows the scheduling for what's coming up next before the next video loads. Come on. Okay. So as you can see, we're still got a couple kinks to work out of the system. That's why it's still beta. We're not ready for mass release and start doing heavy promotion or marketing. But we feel that we're able to have a build that will achieve all that at least by January. Currently, we're still raising additional funds for development. We're looking to raise about maybe $250,000 just for development alone. And we're talking to several investment groups about that. We've had a couple offers. So we're going through that process, and I feel confident about it. Lastly, I'd like everybody to know that this user interface you see here, this is not what's going to be in the final version. The final version is going to look a lot more like this. Just put this up here for you. Now, what I like about this is that it'll work for the website, but also work on mobile devices like phones and tablets. The number of stations available will depend upon your screen size, but you'll be able to manage it by simply dragging across here and dragging across there to go through different stations in the timelines. As has been mentioned before, some of these videos will be video on demand, so you can watch them whenever, but some of these videos will be timed releases. So as an example, maybe we only want to release our newest episode of The Walking Dead at 4:00 p.m. because that's when the majority of people are going to watch it. So now we can do a sort of television broadcast upfronts like the major networks do, so we can get the most amount of advertising dollars possible. That'll be part of our ad display system, which I'll talk about in a future video once we have finished development on that. Most importantly, what I want you to look at is this. We call this the surf knob. So, back in the day, you used to have, televisions that were designed specifically for over-the-air broadcasting. So you could, slip through about 12 channels or 24 or however many it was. Well, we decided to, this was actually a holy cow that we wanted to emulate a broadcasting. So what we've created is the digital surfing knob, and it works kind of like your iPod knob. You can simply spin it around and around, and it will surf. It'll allow you to take a preview in the screen of what's currently playing on one of the stations in your TV guide, in your customized TV guide. And each of these stations will have numbers, so you'll be able to match up the number in the surfing knob with what's in the station. We also have social media plugins, and these will actually bring up other additional screens to allow you to have some interaction with your Twitter profile or your Facebook profile or your YouTube account or whatever else we decide to plug into this little module here, so that you can easily bring up second screen viewing options, or you can share a video or something of that nature. This will be our mini screen essentially. So if you don't want to be in full screen mode, you can watch your video in here, but you will still be able to use this little popper to put the screen into full screen mode, and then you'll be able to use another button in full screen mode to revert back to the mini screen. So people have asked for the mini screen, and this is the system we've come up with. We thought this would be the best and most authentic television experience to watch. I mean, it's kind of like, now I have my Samsung Galaxy tablet with a huge screen, and I have a TV built into it. It's not just like a video player. I think that too many people who are trying to build video applications and sites, they just get it wrong. They model it on a music player, and they don't create an authentic television experience. And this is what we want to do. Anybody can use this. You don't have to be a Generation C cord cutter to understand how to use this. My grandmother could use this application to watch television content online, and it would be intuitive and easy, and that's what we're trying to do. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that you guys are excited about the progress that we are making. Again, we're still trying to raise capital. We're an entirely self-funded network, and but that will hopefully change in the coming months. Thank you.